Cairo.
So I know this is minor but I really wanted a car yenye iko na hiyo ka monitor hapo kwa dashboard to the yards and going everywhere with Ben and talking with them kama imekuwa in an accident. So hiyo day tulipelekea mechanic. It's the same day that I I'm so happy and proud of myself. Those words rarely get out of my mouth, but yeah, I'm really proud of how far I've come.
But it's so hard to move on. You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you.
Good morning. It's been 2 days since I picked my camera, and that's because I'm still getting used or getting back to vlogging. Also, the past 2 days, is it 2 days or 1 day? Yeah, so the past, I think 2 days, the Sija vlog, I have been feeling so tired, so overwhelmed, and I don't know, yani siyuko in the mood of doing anything, ata chana na vlogging. Just doing anything, like getting out of my house was a problem. So I decided to take a break and work from home where I can, because mwili kikata imekata. Also, I think it's because of what happened the last time I talked to you guys, the incident with the policeman. Yeah, that was really an awful day. I did not even tell you the whole story. Let's prepare for Gikomba as I tell you the whole story. Carry your water to Gikomba. And then these days I usually carry food. So yesterday I cooked githeri. So on that day, what happened is, what happened is I did a wrong turn. Like, yeah, I know, really make a wrong turn while getting to the other side of the road, if that makes sense. I hope it does. But yeah, and then nikapatwa hapo, ni kama hata alikuwa ameningoja. He was like, stop madam, stop. So tukaenda na yeye, nikamshofa around, akini threaten vile tunaenda kwa police station. And honestly, it was a bad mistake, and one that I won't make again. Yeah, aliniallow to get back to whatever that day entailed. So that day was to get materials. So nikafika kwa materials. Then guess what, guys? Nikalipa to the wrong pay bill, and I'm still waiting for a refund. I don't know if the person will refund me or not. So the day just got worse and worse and worse. And then it happened, azikuwa tu vitu mbili. Like by the time I was getting back, nikaenda kuchukua the samples. By the way, we are done with April samples and the final product is out. It's a 2-piece thing. So one of the pieces are ready. So nikiendea the samples or the final product, nikagongwa, mtu akagonga gari yangu, but haikuwa like a big accident. What happened is I was waiting to enter to the market, and then naye alikuwa na reverse. So nampigia honi, ye hasikii, anaendelea tu kurudi nyuma, and I couldn't like reverse because there was another car behind me. Yeah, so that's what happened. But he was a good person. Like we talked through it. Yeah. So by the time I was getting back at home, I think that's why I did not vlog and update you what happened. But it was such a bad day, but not a bad life. Today we try again. I've not driven since that day. So today we are headed to Gikomba, and I want to share like the story of how I got my car, because I've gotten a lot of requests in regards to how I bought a car. where I bought it from. So we'll just start here and where to start guys. If you've been here for a while, of which I really appreciate, you know I have been talking about that one goal I kept on putting every year. That was me getting a car. That was the goal, that was the vision. Towards the end of 2023, I get a gig for styling, not the Alpha, another gig now. And wow, ilikuwa inanipeleka mbio guys, because I had to walk. It's in an environment where hakuna public means, so I use either Uber motorcycles, and motorcycles couldn't really work because I was carrying like a lot of clothes to the person's place because I was shopping for her, and I kept on getting late to her place and disappointing her, because honestly it was such a hassle to get to her place for me. So one time I remember nilikuwa natoka from her place now going to where I can get public means, and I walked guys, sidhani nishaitembea hivyo, because one, I couldn't get a motorcycle. It was the early stages of us working together, so sikuwa najua where to get motorcycles, hakuna Nissans, and Uber nilikuwa naona nimespend already Uber kukuja kwake. As I was also pricing myself, ni kama siku factor the transport, so nakumbuka nikitoka kwake going to the bus station nilitembea, and then when I saw like hiyo ndio stage ya kuchukulia magari, I just called let's just call him a family friend. He's called Ben. I'll leave his contact below because Ben came through for me, and I think he can also come through for you when you're getting a car. So Ben has driven us as a family a couple of times for different occasions. So yeye alikuwa anajua mambo ya magari, so it's the person I had to go to in regards to cars. So nikamcall, nikamwambia, I remember there was a function at home yenye to drive, and I was just talking about cars, talking to him how I really want a car. I've been dreaming of owning a car, and at the time hata sikuwa ready. I was just talking, you know. So sasa back to the story. When I called Ben, I told him like how much I've worked and I really need a car, and my savings as it was an amount to the budget, the car I wanted. But then I did not want a fancy car. I don't think sahi I would love like a fancy car. Now that I've driven, I wouldn't mind like a fancy nice car, but I'm so grateful with my car. I just needed something to take me from A to B without so much hassle. So I called him and told him this is my budget, and this is where I'm at. Do you think we can start looking for cars? You know, yeah. And he was like, yes, kuna mambo na finance. So Ben said yes, we can start looking for cars with my budget as I top up whatever was left. So here are the clips of me looking for a car. I went from showroom to showroom. I even went to Cairo. Yeah, Kiambu Road. We toured every showroom that we could get. Zinaitwa showroom kweli? I think they're called showrooms. Yeah, so here are clips of us visiting the showrooms as I pick up bags za kwenda Gikomba nazo, and then when you're done watching, I'll catch you up on what happened next. Oh, before you leave me, I wanted to show you this new addition to our workshop. So yesterday I came in and my tailor was like, sioni usiku when I'm making black pants. So we added these lights. This is, by the way, to just show like the little progress of our workshop, because we're not in a hurry, we're just developing the place as we move. So here you go. I wish nilikuwa hapa akiona like the new lights that I've added over there, but bado hajafika. It's early for him. Tutapatana once I'm back. Guys, I decided to come check out cars because why not? So this is the first one that I've seen within my budget.
Na my link anasema ngapi? Acha tuone hawa watoto wote kwa hiyo price range. 8 what?
8 na ni 2000.
Acha tuone vizuri. Oh, 184.
Oh. Guys, today I'm at Kai and Cairo. Oh, in search of a car. Hi guys, so nimenotice while editing I'm missing some clips of us visiting some yards. Like we went to Thika Yard, so I thought I'd sit down and talk you through what I went through before getting the car. So first of all, as you've seen, we went to Kiambu Road to look at showrooms, at yards, and I think I would advise someone to start there, like go check out the different cars within your budget. So the last clip that you've seen is Ben and I going to Kai and Cairo. So there we didn't get any car within our budget. Most of them were fairly new and I wanted a second-hand car. So we didn't even car sana. We just went, looked at the cars and then got out of there. But from there we learned about microfinance to help you like buy a car in case your budget haifiki the price of the car, but we'll talk about that later. So first off, yes, we went to Kiambu Road and looked at the cars, the different autos there, and then we went to Thika Road also and checked out car yards, and most of them actually zetuliangalia huko were within my budget because I wanted Kadudu. Kadudu is what I could afford at the time. Yeah, we went to Thika Road. I also would advise one to go there, and also kuna yards along Ngong Road. So kama tungepata within a certain time frame, we were to go to Ngong Road, but we didn't go to Ngong Road. So yeah, those are the three places I know you can get cars, used cars. Where did I eventually get the car from? So Ben also has a car and he got it from somebody who sells cars. So that person was sending Ben some images of the cars that are available within my price range, and then Ben was sending me the images and also taking me through the features of each car. So once I saw my now car, she's called Lilac by the way, so once I saw Lilac, nilijua to this is what I want for sure. She had everything I wanted. Also, I know this is minor but I really wanted a car yenye iko na hiyo ka monitor hapo kwa dashboard. So yeah, that was a plus because most of the cars nilikuwa naona hazina, and then also I wanted yenye mileage haijafika 130. I didn't want yenye imeenda sana, and then also I wanted to know like why the car is being sold. So for mine, actually I was privileged to like talk with the owner as opposed to talking with a broker. So the person was upgrading, that's why he was selling his car. So that was also a plus. Like if you get to interact with the owner of the car, that's for sure a plus. Also sikuwa nataka model mzee, so the Honda Fit that you saw ya 2008, that was for sure a no. Ni vile tu ilikuwa within my budget, that's why I was looking at it. So those are the things that I was looking for, zenye niko na knowledge about. But things like kama ishaikuwa on an accident and the numbers, yani some things I didn't know. That's why I was going to the yards and going everywhere with Ben and talking with Ben about everything that I needed to know. So once Ben sent me the picture of my now car Lilac, I went through features, physical features. I mean, nilikuwa nataka like the car monitor thing and the color. Yeah, the color was right. It's black in color. And then also vitu zemi tunaona na naelewa, vitu zingine I had to go to a mechanic, and I would advise that. Ben is not a mechanic. We drove to Kiambu to a friend's mechanic, and then akaangalia like vitu zenye kama imekuwa on an accident, the number, sijui number in I still am not conversant with these things, but yeah, akaangalia and everything was alright. And there and then actually nikienda ku get the car, if I'm being honest, I wasn't sure I'm going to buy it, but I just needed to go home with that car. Once I was in the car, I was like, this is my car for sure. So your day tulipelekea mechanic, it's the same day that I bought the car.
Oh.
I'm in my car. So advice I'd give is, if you are able to, I'd rather umalizane na whoever is selling the car to you, because I had some things like insurance itakuwa yako, itakuwa ya huyo mwenye ameku microfinance until you pay full amount, and of course there's things like interest. So I'd rather you save up and then you buy something within your budget. But also I could be wrong, I'm not so conversant with all these car things, so please feel free to correct me down below for comments, or if you have advice from anyone getting a new car or getting a car in general, please feel free to add your input on that. Another advice is, please get a good insurance partner. Ask your friends who have cars what insurance they're using, if they have ever gotten into an accident, how the insurance worked out the insuring thing. Another advice is, get a good mechanic within your area. That is something I need to do because the mechanic I have ni wambali kiasi. Also another advice is, please be patient when getting a car until you get the one that you for sure see haitakuletea mashida, mechanical mashida, vitu kama hizo, ndio si incur a lot in terms of maintenance and all that. So if you've been here for a while, you know how patient I have been in getting a car. First of all, my journey was first ni get the amount, and as I've said earlier on at the beginning of the video, I did not have the full cash, but I worked my ass off to get the full amount that I wanted by the time I was getting the car. And also I looked at a lot of cars personally, being there hata kama sielewi shit. I was there like looking at the cars. I would rather that than just give somebody the job of kunitafutia gari and then aniletee ninampea do, vitu kama hizo. It doesn't even make sense. So if you're able to be there physically, you can ask Ben to help out in case you don't have somebody like a dad, a brother, a partner, you know. Yeah, and you don't understand vitu za gari kama mimi. So I'll leave out Ben's contact. I had asked him for permission, so I'll do that. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them down below. Otherwise, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share it with somebody who aims to own a car anytime soon. I was really hoping to own a car before turning 30, and I'm so happy and proud of myself. Those words rarely get out of my mouth, but yeah, I'm really proud of how far I've come. And if you've been here since enzi za sisi kulala kwa floor, I really appreciate that. And this is just to show that things are possible. Like, if you just work hard and put in determination, hard work and all that, things will work out. Usijipe pressure, like God's timing. Yeah. And I think that ends the video. Yeah, I was saying, if you really enjoyed it, please like it, share with a friend, share with your community, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm hoping to do a sit down of all the jobs I've done in my life, so in case you also have a sit down video idea, please feel free to share it down below. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week.